Rogue Storm. Kurt took a risk and teleported outside Doom's castle. To avoid materializing into a solid wall, he decided to teleport 2 miles above the box he was being held in. So now he's falling, and Aurora's superstorm is blowing him around, and he tries to catch a draft that will slow down his velocity and move him closer to the water nearby, and he does catch an updraft, and he uses that moment to teleport to the lake surface. But now he's exhausted, weakened from teleporting so far, twice, and he has no choice but to swim to shore. Meanwhile, inside the castle, Arcade is clowning Doom about losing Nightcrawler. Storm is still trapped in her organic chrome prison and has been replaced by the Storm bot, and the hurricane winds outside are busting the castle windows wide open. Colossus is still atop this mountain. He's knocking pieces off and tossing them down to the lasers below to test a theory that the lasers are only aiming at large rocks, and they are. So he changes to his human form and makes himself as small as possible while jumping down through the rising whirlpool. And it works, the lasers do not shoot him. He's way out of breath, but he doesn't breathe air when he's in his steel form, so he's fine now. He then punches through the wall and escapes. Angel has studied the lasers in his trap and found that they fire in the form of a maze and they aren't random. So he solved the maze, so he flies through it and escapes down a hall. Wolverine is bouncing around in an anti-gravity illusion space and he can't tell what's up and what's down. He's thinking a Berserker Rage is the only thing that's going to get him out of this right now. He slices up every wall he bumps into and eventually it short circuits the anti-gravity, so he's finally standing upright. Slices his way out of there and the rest of the castle is flooding and he can smell the ozone from the storm brewing and he's like, oh my god, Aurora needs my help right now. He busts through the doors and he can see Aurora, but he can't smell her, so he knows it's a bot, and he smashes her face and it shatters into robo parts. Kurt pops up out of nowhere, wraps Doom up with the curtains. Doom sticks Logan through the curtains. Logan is like, I'm made of adamantium, bitch, and he sticks him back. He's got his claws in this man's face and he says, tell me where Storm is before I kill you. And Doom gives him the transmuter thingy and Kurt throws it at the Chrome Storm and bam, she's back. Doom fires while Logan is distracted, but Storm is possessed by elemental energy and ultimate power. She is throwing lightning at Doom and his suit's power reserves are depleted from deflecting her attacks. Colossus shows up and he can see that Storm is attacking indiscriminately, so he breaks the ground beneath him to get the X-Men out of harm's way. He then faces off against her in his metallic form. She's attacking. She's completely lost it. Angel pops in and he's like, the hurricane winds are tearing the castle apart. And Doom is now working with the X-Men to defend against Storm, who has gone god level with her powers right now. And Piotr's like, Storm, you have to fight against this like the Phoenix did, but unlike her, you have to win. Storm has a momentary awakening at the thought of her friend Jean. She soars to the skies and tries to slow the storm she created. She falls. Angel catches her. Arcade tries to escape while the X-Men are preoccupied, but Piotr grabs him. Doom is like, you can't have him until he apologizes for insulting me. So Storm makes Arcade say sorry for insulting him. Then Doom apologizes to Storm. He says he wouldn't attack them if they would have just stayed out of his business with Arcade, but he had to because they attacked his castle.